Hi, Zeus here. I've had another great day in warships, and I'm still on the global leaderboard, number 319 currently. And I want to show you how I'm doing that, what my combat techniques are, my base design, and my tech tree. So I'm currently on the global leaderboard, and I've got a 3 times win streak going. I'm going to see if I can extend that. This base has an extra building health boost, so I'm not going to be able to BART out the left side engine, which is my normal operating procedure when there's not a building health boost. So I'm going to have to land some troops, some 2 boats of bombardiers down on the left side, and then I'm going to land all the rest on the right side. And my plan is to use barrage and critters to get rid of a lot of those mines. I'm going to throw down a shock. Oops, I missed the boom cannon there, and I lost 2 of my bombardiers taking it down. Anyway, I'm going to try to get rid of all those mines in the way with a critter swarm. And then I'm going to start barraging the mines that are in the way. Meanwhile, my troops on the left are taking out that boom cannon, and now they have a free snipe on the core. I've got 2 bombardiers left, 3, 4 that are going after that core, so I'm in good shape. There are 2 rocket launchers on the left which are pounding my bombardiers, and oh, my Everspark got sniped. That's unfortunate. So I'm going to put down a shock on the rocket launchers, and hopefully those 2 final bombardiers can take out the rocket launchers before they die. Oops, that didn't work out. So I'm going to need to get my troops more central, so I'm going to throw down a flare, and then that helps to do 2 things. One, while they're moving, the rocket launchers are unlikely to take down many of my bombardiers, and then 2, once they're essentially located, they don't have to move a lot to take down the defenses. Well, I'm down to just 2 bombardiers at this point, and I'm going to flare to both HQs and try to get out of this battle as fast as I can. You know, my bombardiers have pretty good punch with each shot, so with only a few shots they can take down an engine. And looks like I'm going to lose 1 more just as they take down the final engine. So 2 minutes and 6 seconds, kind of ugly, but let's see how, well, looks like we won.
1 eternity later.
So my opponent's just taken this one to the bitter end, and he doesn't even take down 2 of my engines. So that's pretty cool. I'll get 14 stars for the win streak. And now I am number 415 on the global leaderboard. So I want to go back and show you my last few battles here up on the global leaderboard. This is another base that had the extra building health, so I had to send down 2 boats of bombardiers to take down the left side. And I put down a shock to suppress that 1 boom cannon so that I have enough bombardiers left to take out the boom cannon that's near that engine on the left. And I sent in 2 boats rather, of bombardiers on a delay basis on the far right so that they can take down that engine, and then the rocket launchers there on the right. And just chewing through the base, taking down the furthest engine, and then I'm going to flare on the last engine. And again, at this point, it doesn't really matter how many bombardiers you have, as long as you have, you know, more than just a couple, because with 1 volley they take down the engine. Now, this is an example of a base that doesn't have the extra building health, so I can BART out that engine on the left. I don't even have to worry about or even address any of the defenses there, because I can just BART out that engine. And again, I send in on a delay basis 2 boats of bombardiers with 6 boats going straight ahead. And the main challenge here is just to make sure that you don't use up enough gunboat energy so that you can't BART out the engine. It takes 4 barrages, so it's quite a bit of gunboat energy. So you're going to end up having to take hits and lose bombardiers that you might otherwise save, but you got to save up all your gunboat energy to get those 4 barrages. And then another little trick is if you retreat after you trigger the last barrage, it helps with your time. This is a really fast time, 3 minutes and 1 second, and this guy has no mines, no boom mines, and it does not have the building health either. So I can just go and take him out, and not worry about really anything, because without the boom mines or mines, he's very vulnerable. I only had 1 boat on a delay basis going right. That's really all I needed, and I'm already almost done with this base and the final barrage, and we're done. Very fast time. So I won the next 2 battles and got a 5 times win streak, and then I stopped.
Many hours later.
So I've got another chest to get, so I'm going to start fighting again. And this base has the extra building health, so I'm not going to be able to BART that. I'm going to have to put down some troops to go get the left side. And he's got a sky shield in the back. Bunch of mortars on the landing area, so I'm going to have to worry about those too. And off we go. So I put my bombardiers in. Now I'm going to hold back 2 boats of bombardiers for the far right. And I also have to worry about the nasty group of mines there he's got on the right there, between the mortars and that engine on the far right. And I threw down a shock because my bombardiers are split in kind of an ugly way, and some went to the right, some went to the left. And I need to make sure that enough survive to take down that engine on the left. And now I put in my bombardiers on the far right, and I'm hoping that between my efforts with Everspark, generating some critters, and what I'm doing to try to clear mines, that did not work out. Unfortunately, I triggered the critter swarm just a little bit late. Lost a bunch of bombardiers as a direct result. So I'm very depleted. Don't have any gunboat energy to shock that last cannon, boom cannon that's under there. So I'm just going to have to clear this base out sequentially. So my group of bombardiers are going to methodically take down the right side and the right side engine, and hopefully my Everspark can survive with that shock launcher continuously hitting it until I can get my bombardiers in position. Now my bombardiers are going to run over that mine there, so I don't want to lose any bombardiers at this point. I only have 4 left. So they take down the shock launcher, and I put a shock down on the boom cannon, and that'll get enough time for me to generate some critters that will then distract the boom cannon. And I'll throw down some more critters on the back of the base, and then my 4 bombardiers take down the core. So kind of an ugly time, 1 minute and 46 seconds, but let's see how Janny BRB is doing. So he's using mechs and doesn't have any bombardiers left, so his time even worse than mine. So he had a lot of trouble with my base. My base is very well designed. 11 stars, that's pretty cool for a win. Alright, so let's go again, and then I can get that chest open. So let's see what we get this time. So this guy's got a sky shield, and he doesn't have the building health, but that means I cannot BART the left engine out, so I'm still going to have to deploy some troops there on the left to get that. And then on the landing area, he's got a nasty configuration of mines to the right, and a boom cannon and 2 cannons that I'm going to have to shock. So I can deploy my troops there and then take out the initial defenses, but um, as long as they don't drift to the right, I'll be fine because there is that boom cannon there on the point. So I got my critter box down late. Boom cannon took out one of my bombardiers. It's a bit unfortunate. And the troops on the left are doing great. All of them are going left, so that's really super cool. Now, on a delayed basis, I'm landing my troops on the right, and I've taken out some of the mines, but need to throw down another critter box to get the rest. And I missed that boom line with the critter box. That's a bit unfortunate because I lost a guy. Throwing down a barrage to clear out some of the mines. It was a pretty successful barrage. And I got to take down these rocket launchers because if I don't take the rocket launchers, they're just going to pummel my troops as they work their way to the back of the base. So the main problem at the moment is that shock launcher in the back. So I'm going to take that down. And then that boom cannon will slow me down by picking off bombardiers. Already took out one. So I threw down a shock there. And at this point, I'm just going to flare to the core. The boom cannon's going to be distracted by all of those critters coming at it. And 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Not a bad time. Let's see how Maxim 97 is doing. So there's no way that he can beat my base. Obviously, his attack on the left side fizzled. And that's going to be the difference.
One eternity later.
So if Maxim had not had his attack on the left side fizzle, he would have tied me, actually. It would have been a draw. But, you know, by the time his bombardiers got round and that mech got round to the left side, too late. So I won my next match, but unfortunately the video didn't save. And because I had a 3 times win streak going and I won the next match, I got 15 stars for the win, which got me to gold tier level 18. So I won my gold tier level 18 boss battle in the first try, which is very super cool. So here I'm showing it to you. I landed 2 groups of bombardiers on the left, and then I shot that boom cannon. Landed 4 groups of bombardiers on the right side, on the left side of the landing area, because I want to clean up that rocket launcher. And then on a delayed basis, send in 2 groups of bombardiers to go clean up the engine on the right and the rocket launcher and the boom cannon there. And the Simo there is going to be picking off my guys, but I do have a lot of bombardiers attacking all at once, so it doesn't get very many. And now I just have to deal with the back of the base. So I lost one of the 3 bombardiers coming back from the left side there on a boom line, but I still have 2. And hopefully they can get in the game and help finish off the boom cannon and that back base. Now I'm just out of range of the boom cannon, which is a good thing, but then I put down a shock on the boom cannon, and then as soon as that second to last core goes down, I'm going to flare to the last engine and finish it off. Anyway, that was just enough for the win. I think I won by 3 seconds. And with that win, I'm 330 on the global leaderboard and number 43 on the US leaderboard. So I have not maxed out rocket launchers. They're on tick 3. And I have to say, I went up against a base that Big Bear Ballin had that had max level rocket launchers, and it was pretty overpowered. I've not opened up the warriors, the troop damage, the shock launcher, sniper tower. I've taken a pretty fast path. I've got flare on tick 2. Only a few things off the path. The most direct path to get to 4 engines is what I've opened up. I've got barrage on tick 3, which is really all you need. Critters on tick 4, though. I'm planning on increasing that in the very near future. Next, I'm going to open up the two mortars, put those on the beach to make it harder to land on the right landing area, and then go straight to the building health, because I think if I can get the extra building health and the extra gunboat energy, that's going to make a big difference in winning more battles, and that's really what it's all about. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give this video a like, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do. There's tons of great Boom Beach content out on our channel. We've got over 130 videos. And thanks as always to Hercules for help with the video editing.